fire, ignite the concrete.
Welcome to NBA basketball. This is 2K Sports bringing it to you live. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the away team going up against the home team. And without any further ado, let's head to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew at the arena. I'll be back at halftime.
Welcome, everyone, to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Our starting lineups will look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. And for the home team, inside, here's Icba. Tries again. He lays it in.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Ramos, guarded by Wright. Here's Ramos. No good with the triple. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. According to him, their focus defensively is going to be on making things difficult inside. Ideally, they'll be in the best shape, he feels, if they force most of the shots against them to come from the perimeter. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Number 4 comes up empty down low.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick. We say it all the time. The execution was excellent, the result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Pass to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Shots good from Ramos.
Well, you know, when they need a big three, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find. And Steve, very few players have his finishing ability. We see him get a lot of and ones because even if he draws hard contact, he is able to play through that and typically score.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
That 3 off the mark. Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Number 13. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Now the dish to Lopez. The pass to Ramos. Cannot hit.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
And the shot is good. Lopez has got 5 points so far.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Down low. Here's Wright. It's blocked. And Lopez throws it down high.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Takes the 3. The shot will not go. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. The shot misses. In the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22%. Three-pointer right, and it's good. Wright's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They set the pick. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Lopez. A baseline J, and he drops that one in. Lopez has got 9 points.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Feeds it to right, fires the 3, but they recover it. Number 28, another shot, can't get the layup. Gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. To the paint, they swipe it. Number 13 uses both hands to slam it down.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk part coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Hill, no good.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Hill pulls it in. Doing well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Passes it to Shelton. Kicks to Hill. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ramos. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 6 points for him.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Here's Eze. It's rebounded by Shelton.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, that's due to their physical play. They're scrapping and clawing for each and every rebound out there.
To the inside, number 23 gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Boy, big man with very soft hands and a nice touch around the hoop.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. Number 2 drops in the tray. 7 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's good from Ramos. 8 points for him.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
And that does it for the first quarter. The home team, they lead by 7. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Number 2. They get it again. Shot's good from Eze.
You know, Kevin, he never gives up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys who will bring effort and energy the entire 48 minutes.
And he really is a tough guy to go up against because he throws his weight around so often and with reckless abandon. I mean, it can really wear you down physically.
And 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Clock at 6. Here's the screen. Number 13. Offline from the top of the key. being indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Number 23, defended by Ramos. Number 43. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Number 7, defended by Aguiar, gets the bucket.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like he got there.
Can't cash in from close range.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The feed to Wright. Shot clock at 5, and the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Lopez left side. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Number 4. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line. Yeah, and guys, I think he feels like he can make a few improvements during this timeout. Just kind of make a couple of adjustments, get his club back on track.
You know, coaches are always tweaking and tinkering with things mid-game. Actually, sometimes they overdo it.
And the home team has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Count the bucket.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the line. Number 2. Can't hit from in close. Gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Number 28. Number 43. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, terrific rebound and slam on the putback. He never gives up, always persistently pursuing the pumpkin.
And that's an essential quality for an offensive rebounder. An outstanding offensive rebounder that he is.
Yeah, he's got to go after it, and he does.
Yeah, he qualifies as one of the best in the league.
Can't connect from short range. Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Number 28 uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
There's a good screen. Ring shot on the way. Shot denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. Number 22. And 101 left to play in the first half. Gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
And he definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over-the-back call.
And it's Lopez penetrating. The second chance effort. No good on the layup.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Number 2 knocks down the 3-ball. He has 5.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
Number 22. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Good. And we finished one half of basketball. The home team, they're up by 8. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint. What a great way to end the week. A little NBA basketball on 2K Sports. At the midway point, the home team is playing very well. And look at all those rejections, erasing easy looks, just making it hard around the rim. And the visitors still keeping at it. Their work on the offensive boards, a big factor, great effort out there. And that's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, who are all ready with the call in the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the third quarter about to get going. You have to like what we've seen so far from Ramos.
Well, in terms of his points in the first half, I mean, that's pretty much what we've come to expect out of him.
Yeah, that's an open book on all you need to know about what talent he has. I'll bet he adds a lot more to that tally in the second half.
He kicks to Lopez. And it's blocked. Number 28, defended by Ramos. Number 28, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with a defender draped all over him, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And you know what, Steve? We also have to talk about his shooting. I mean, the fact that he copes with tight D better than anyone is something to make note of. His percentage stays the same, and if he's wide open... And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
He feeds it to Wright from deep. Hits the bucket. Wright's got 6.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Number 13. And that one hits back iron.
An easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
Launches a 3. That's good.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
He has to be concerned with all the missed shots. I mean, it happens to every team, but you have to find a way to keep being productive even when you go through a shooting drought.
He might be trying to tell them to get to the free throw line. You know, all teams go cold at points during the game, but the good teams still find ways to score.
The visitors with the ball. They trail by 7. Right outside. He passes to Aguilar. 6 to shoot. Puts up the baby hook.
Well, he defended the shot, got back into play, and grabbed the board. Nice play.
The pass to Ramos. And stolen by Wright. Number 4. Good.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Passes it to Ramos. It's rebounded by Eze. Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Number 13 nails the runner. He's got 8. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
It's so tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. And you can tell whatever it is painful for him.
Hill, he's checked in for Lopez. It's back to Hill, and it's sent back by Eze. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Blocked. It's Hill on the wing. Pass to Ramos. Shelton passes to Ramos. 5 on the clock. From downtown, and Wright pulls it down. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Stripped it away. Fast break. Here we go. On the wing, Hill. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Shot clock at 6. Moves back up, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
I'll tell you what I love about him, his ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong, even with defenders hanging all over him. He continues to finish at the basket.
And I also can't get over how much energy he expends rebounding the basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night.
Gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Moment here now for an injury report.
He has a muscle strain in his abdomen, which has him in a lot of pain right now. His night is over, and it remains to be seen just how long it will be until he can come back.
All right, Doris, thank you. And Steve and Clark, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
No, Kevin, it's, guys, it's really too bad. Just a terribly unfortunate turn of events here.
Well, yeah, you hate to see that happen. In the meantime, his team has to compensate for the loss. Let's see how they step up.
Gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. There's the pass to Aguilar. Number 22 gets it to go. He's got 6.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Number 4. And the 3 off target. Gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Dishes to Wright. It's good from long range. Wright's got 6 in the quarter.
There is no way No way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Passes to Ramos. From past the arc. Cannot hit.
He can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
The kick out to right. For the lead. No good. Hill with some nice D. Gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, you got that right, Kevin. He's such a reliable finisher.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Yeah, what a way to wrap up that possession.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. The home team leading by just 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. All right, the 4th quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Being reasonably well, 45%. Pass to Ramos. There's the triple. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Misses from short range.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle.
Lopez with the ball. Now right defender. Being 40% from the field. Number 4. Here's Eze. Right, the pass to Eze. To take the lead. Shot's good.
Tell you what, it's a huge plus to have him making shots like that.
Gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Now the pass to Ramos. Drills it from outside.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Clock at 6. Number 28. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. He dishes it to Lopez. Pass to Ramos. Back to Lopez, and it ends up out of bounds, and they'll keep possession.
Boy, that pass was in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
Shot clock at 6.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Pass to Ramos. Number 41.
They got off to a nice start, a good start in the first half. But they've fallen off a bit here in the second half, and I'm not quite sure why. Maybe they just need to pick up the intensity a bit.
Number 4. Here's Aguilar. And another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
The layup off target. Gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Unloads from 13. gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. They get it back. Number 23. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Number 28, Lopez covering, and that one ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Number 13, blocked. Number 2, number 41, can't get it to fall. Gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. To take the lead, Wright, defended by Ramos, and it's Wright missing. Gotten a positive outcome on 7 of the 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's Ramos. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. 20 points for him. Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. The head coach for the visiting team had some instruction for his guys during that last break. He told them, "This is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want. Let's go get it." Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the middle. The kick out to Lopez. Number 23. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Pass to Wright. Good on the shot.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play. Yeah, the crowd's been hoping for something to cheer for, but nothing.
Left in the fourth. And the pass to Ramos. Back to Lopez. He passes to Ramos. Knocked away! To take the lead. The shot is off.
Not a bad look at the hoop, just couldn't get it to bounce in for him.
The drive by Lopez. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
A crucial basket. They needed it, and he gave it to them.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inside. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just one. Gotten a positive outcome on 7 of the 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws there, and that could be the difference. It will force, more than likely, a desperation three-point attempt.
Guys, what do you think?
Well, they've got 2 options here. They can go for the 3 and the tie, or the quick 2 and the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
right outside. Passes it to Aguilar. On the wing. Sinks it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game. 12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Number 4 buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up. Lopez outside, and that one's good. Feeds it up. Oh, the all-nothing shot, no good. So the home crowd happy here as they hit the victory. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.
Of fire.
Lace them up tight till the heat on the floor. When I step in the paint, hear the crowd give a roar like a young Kai Soto. I'm reaching the ceiling, I'm blocking the vision, I'm hurting your feeling. Got the Calvin the Booba energy beast on the loose. I'm squeezing the defense and drinking the juice. Coming in fast like a Jason Castro blur. The blur in the jersey, a literal purr of the engine, the motor, the driving the soul. I see BA, man, I'm taking control. Fast break, heart rate, elevating the weight. Check the score.
Welcome to NBA basketball. I'm Damon Bruce, and we've got it for you here on 2K Sports. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the away team going up against the home team. And that's it for now. Let's send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. Enjoy the first half. We'll see you soon.
A terrific, beautiful night here in downtown Los Angeles. Our broadcast here at the sold-out Staples Center. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Noche Latina, the NBA's celebration of the Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. And with Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And for the home team, feed to Austin. Uncovered. Connects. The jumper drops.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Here's Maverick. Pass to Phillips. A terrific shot on a turnaround.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
Dishes it to Austin. Off the pick. And good on the basket. Book it. Austin's got his second basket.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Gets it to go.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. Coach said a main goal of theirs is to prevent easy looks from outside. He told me closing out hard on all their shooters is going to be a very big key in this one. If we can't bother their shooters, it's going to be an awfully long 4 quarters for us, gentlemen. We'll see how it turns out, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Devising a strategy, Clark, to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, I think it's an important part of your defensive game plan because teams nowadays are just too good to not defend them from behind the three-point line.
Using his strength nicely there to ensure the rebound. Good work.
Down low, number 12. Nice defense from Winston.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's the screen. Number 24. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
He's pretty fun to watch, Kevin, because of his ability to adjust his shot in midair. It just seems like he can hang there longer than the defender can, and that allows him the time to get that shot off.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play it.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Passes it to Phillips. Maverick. There's the pass to Phillips. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively they look great.
There's the screen. Number 23, defended by Maverick. Maverick, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Shot clock at 5. Here's Winston. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Number 33, and that one's good.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
The dish to Austin. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Austin's got 6.
Yeah, he's just embarrassing the defense right now because didn't really need to double clutch there.
Gotten only 1 of their first 6 shots to fall today. Pass to Maverick. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Number 16, guarded by Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. And the wing jumper offline.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
He passes to Myers. Back to Jackson. Phillips, the pass to Cruz. Jackson. Here's Phillips. And it's off the back rim, no good. Getting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. The shot. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Jackson with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring hit from him. .58 seconds left to play here in the first. Number 94. It's rebounded by Holt. Gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Number 16 gets the three-pointer to fall.
And the lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Back to Jackson. 27 seconds left here in the first quarter. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Jackson's got his first basket.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
Kicks it to Austin. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. And both free throws good from Austin.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The away team, they're up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we return to the second quarter, and no Jay Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been getting to the foul line here an awful lot. The aggressive play really paying off.
Yeah, and you know what? It also helps to put the mute button on the crowd. I mean, when you methodically score at the line, that can put those fans on their hands.
Passes it to Myers. The layup missed.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
That's good.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Outside Jackson. Six to shoot. Number 94. Can't get it to fall. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. He was all alone on that one.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
The pass to Phillips. Jackson. There's the lob to the hoop.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Holt. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Maverick. Lock at 6. Pulls up, high post. Here's Phillips. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, 6 points for him.
And what you love about him is just the way he hits the offensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him when he can find a loose ball, get an offensive board, and put it back into the basket.
And another thing that stands out about him, Steve, he has the ability to score even with defenders draped all over him. He's so strong around the goal.
Number 33, Lawson defending. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
Now, severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Winston. Six on the shot clock. He dishes it to Lawson. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. No luck.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Rob. Here's Winston. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know it's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
And he makes both free throws. Going 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Inside, number 33, and a missed layup.
That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
No good from Winston. Here's Maverick. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. All sorts of time. Good. He hits the jump shot. 5 points in the game. With confidence, 50% from the field so far. Number 23 sinks the triple.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. They set the pick. Number 33. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I thought he'd make that one. That's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Had the space there, but it's offline. Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Maverick. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Winston. Gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Number 24. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Doing well. They're at 45%. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Passes to Maverick.
Been a tough quarter for him. He has not been able to make a shot here.
They set the pick. Number 24. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 6 points for him.
And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
Here's Maverick. And the pass to Phillips. To end the run. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And that concludes the first half. The away team up 11. Folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Fridays are made for basketball, and now, from the 2K Sports Studios, we're happy to bring you the halftime show. The away team scorching hot in the first half. Their offense has been prolific, moving the ball, getting tons of shots, different looks, options everywhere, around the rim, downtown, mid-range. How do you want it? The Eraser, off to a good start. No hiccups in his game so far. He's putting up points with ease. And for the home team, they've been struggling a bit. They've been getting roundly outplayed up to this point, and they'll need a bounce-back effort to make up for it in the second half. Tough start for Maverick. Not many positives for him so far, just one bucket from the floor. Now let's get back over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of our crew as the second half gets underway.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back. Glad to have you with us as more basketball is on the way. During the break, the players getting refueled with Gatorade. They're looking amped up and ready to get going once again. Look at the Eraser. What a contribution.
Seemed like he made everything he got. I mean, anytime he had an open look, he took advantage of the opportunity there in that first half.
And Steve, they were all good looks. I mean, his shot selection has been terrific throughout the game.
Number 24, defended by Cruz. Pass to Winston. Sinks the 15-footer. He has 6.
I don't know of too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, you know, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
And there's something else on his resume that can't be overlooked. Just how many times he's taken over at the end of close games and carried his team to the win.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Number 24, defended by Cruz. Pass to Winston. Takes it from 10. The shot misses.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Austin, no luck, being 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Now the pass to Cruz. Here's Phillips. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That's good from Phillips. Both free throws good from Phillips. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Back to Lawson. Drills it from outside. Lawson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
The defense sagged off, and he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Four on the shot clock. And the shot is good. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. To the middle. Here's Austin. And that one is hammered home.
tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Number 12, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. 7 points in the game.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Number 23. Keeps it alive, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Lawson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And a nice soft touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle a touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Well, easy points, 3 points for a guy with that kind of strength and agility in the paint. You got to go for every second chance opportunity.
The baseline J. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Feeds it to Austin. 6 on the shot clock. With the floater. Another shot, and it's good on the layup. Austin's got 12 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside Jackson. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Myers. Shoots from the baseline. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. They set the screen. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by Phillips.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
Now here's Jackson. He passes to Phillips. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Offensive rebound. Banked in off the glass.
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putbacks.
And, Steve, one thing that might not get as much attention, but, you know, his screens are some of the toughest and best in the league. You can go under or trail, but you're not getting through his screens.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, an illegal screen is one of the toughest calls for the official to make.
You know, I agree with you. You've got to have some sympathy for the referees when they have to make calls like that, but they get paid well, and they're the best in the business, so they can handle it.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lawson with a screen on Jackson. Off target from three-point range. Passes it to Phillips. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The away team, they lead by 14. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Number 23, defended by Maverick. He kicks to Lawson. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
The pass to Phillips. Here's Maverick, defended by Holt. 5 on the clock. No good from Maverick. With confidence, 50% from the field so far. There's the pick. Number 23, defended by Maverick. A second chance effort, and the shot is good.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Pass to Phillips. Here's Maverick. Passes it to Cruz. Phillips, defended by Holt. No good from Phillips.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Lawson outside. Stolen. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
The pass to Cruz. Rejected by Holt. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. They set the pick. Number 24, defended by Cruz. And the dunk by Austin.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Number 12. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Pass to Winston. Wide open look. Drained for 2 points.
And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
And that one's good. Gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Number 24, defended by Cruz. The shot's good from Winston.
And their field goal percentage continues to climb. They've really shot the ball well here today so far.
Yeah, and it's all about quality shot selection, smart shot selection. They've been very patient on offense.
Now here's Jackson. Number 12. No luck. Some solid defense there from Winston. He feeds it to Austin. Defended by Cruz. 6 to shoot. Some solid defense from Cruz. Gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Outside Jackson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Austin. Austin's got his 3rd rebound tonight. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Winston. Lawson with a screen on Jackson. Here's Winston. Here's Austin, and the layup is good. Austin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
I think they deserve a ton of credit for the way they played here today. Truly a professional display.
And there's the pass to Phillips. Back to Jackson. He passes to Cruz. Pulls it from the elbow. And the shot is good. Gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Austin with a screen on Jackson. The feed now to Austin. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for the eraser. 16 points and 2 blocks. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
He sure has, Clark. Both ends of the floor. I mean, his offense has been great, but defensively he's brought huge energy, too.
That free throw good from Austin. Both free throws good from Austin. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A floater. Phillips got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so the road team gets the W in this one. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Berg. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, the Eraser.
Listen, you hear that? That's the sound of the clock running out on your defense. ICBA. This ain't a game, it's a takeover. You ready? Let's go. Mic check 1, 2. I'm the point guard running the play with a surgical view. I'm a ghost in the post. I'm a beast in the paint, and I'm coming for everything, even the pews. Got the spirit of Juan Fernandez, the El Presidente, the L and the